not going to come from the right. It's going to come from the left pushing the ball, meaning that it's going to come from the case in Oregon with this baker who doesn't want to service a same-sex wedding, doesn't want to actually have to cater it.
Yeah.
Right. I think that good-hearted people should say, fine, you do what you want, go across the street to the bakery. Like, who cares?
That's what I would say.
Right.
Like,
and
I'm not
because
forcing. Like,
this is the difference between a liberal and a leftist.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, this is the difference between a liberal and a leftist. A liberal says, your business, I don't care. A leftist says, no, 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 no. I think it's imperative that you will be made to care, right? In Eric Erickson's phrase, you'll be made to care. Somebody is going to, a man will come to your house with a gun and he will tell you that if you do not cater this wedding, they were forced to pay a $175,000 fine for not catering a lesbian wedding. Right? There's a bakery across the street. This is really nefarious stuff. So this is
Ben Shapiro making the argument that bakers that don't bake gay cakes or cakes for gay weddings shouldn't have to, is the same argument that can be used to basically disparage and destroy the Civil Rights Act. You can basically say that, hey, I have a firmly affirmed belief, and religion is all made up, so nothing has more credibility than others, and you could probably even argue that there's some kind of specific, belief that you have in some kind of white supremacy, or you don't want to serve black people. You could honestly just say, fuck it, I don't want to serve black people. And we talked about this story because there's a case that the Supreme Court will be hearing, and there's been this perversion of this freedom of religion, going from, hey, you can practice whatever religion you want in your home, to you're walking around in a shopping center, there's a bakery, and now you have to identify that as the homophobic, anti-gay bakery, and now you can't buy a cake because I'm shoving down my religion down your throat when I'm in the shopping center right near your house. So anyways, Colorado state law says that you can't discriminate, which is great. That's how it should be. Now they're challenging it, saying that the Constitution basically gives them a right to turn people away just because they're gay, which is fucking out of this world. But the problem here is that you can't discriminate based on sexuality, okay? And he says catering, but that's false. It's just baking a cake. It's not catering to their wedding. But basically, if you are going to make cakes for straight weddings, you have to make cakes for gay weddings. You can't discriminate because of their sexuality. And, you can tell if somebody comes in and says, fuck you, you're a bitch, make me my cake, you can discriminate against them because they're clearly being a dick to you. But if somebody comes in totally polite, just like everybody else, but is gay instead of straight, you can't deny them a cake just because of their sexuality. And people compare this somehow to slavery, like Kate and Cowger, but it's not. If you don't want to serve cakes, period, for weddings, don't. Just shut down. But any business that is open to the public cannot discriminate just because of your sexuality based on some stupid book that is bullshit.